is because, you know, we've gotten a lot of comments from some folks about some stuff that's going on. I just want to say that when it comes to our trial streams, we have a lot of fun. We share memes. We sometimes, you know, make impressions. We sing songs and all that kind of stuff. But do not be fooled. Like we have a lot of fun. We don't take ourselves seriously, but we do take the process of the judicial system, the court system, very, very seriously. And we take court rules also very, very seriously. So I wanted to make a statement about that. When we are sending folks into the courtroom, we have a hope, an expectation, a hope that folks are going to be following the rules of the courtroom. Because if they don't, and then word gets out that they are connected to certain live streams, certain folks, certain communities, that can reflect very poorly on the entire community. And especially if that does not reflect the standards that you want to be showing, that is problematic. So there are certain rules of conduct within the courtroom, and there are reasons for those rules, and we take those rules very seriously. The reason being that, first off, you know, this stuff is open to the public. It's open to the public, and with that comes a responsibility from the public not to try to, or to try not to impact the outcome of the case. And so with that, there are rules of conduct, like I said. Certain things that can happen that can impact the jury, which can impact the outcome, and that can come back to haunt everyone that is connected to that conduct. So I don't know if you guys want to add anything, Rob, if you want to add anything as a local litigator that works out of the courtroom.
I mean, to people that are here and people that are watching, I've been practicing law for more than 10 years, and I've been trying cases in this courthouse for more than 10 years. And I have been very proud at how this proceeding has been run. It's been incredible. It's been orchestrated wonderfully. And it was a big risk for the judge to allow media access in a case of this profile into the courtroom. And she did that on certain conditions. I mean, she issued an order that's available on the website that says spectators are to maintain proper decorum. They're not to give reaction. They're not to say anything. I mean, she basically has a rule in place that if you pull your cell phone out in that courtroom, you're getting booted. I almost said yeeted, and that made me uncomfortable for a second.
Checks out.
Yeah. So it was a big risk for the judge to do that. And with that risk comes a great reward. And that reward is that we get this opportunity. Me, a 10-year practitioner, gets this opportunity to explain what would otherwise be a remarkably complicated issue and complicated legal proceedings in a way that you guys can digest it. I mean, that's not something that we get all the time. There are things that lawyers refer to as trials of the century. These are things that are huge issues that we just wish we could explain to everybody out there in a way that you guys can understand it. And this is that chance, and we take that really seriously. So that's kind of my 2 cents on it.
Yeah. And another thing about the live streams that we are doing here is that the purpose is, of course, to entertain and to have fun, but also to really educate and inform. And with a live stream covering this kind of a case with this kind of media coverage, we also have gotten our own share of commentary from other people looking at us. And we have also pushed back on this narrative that all live streams covering this trial are doing it to sensationalize and to turn it into a cheap circus entertainment. And we are not about that. That is something that those of us who have been on this panel have felt quite strongly about. Although we do have fun